Hello, people of the internet. My name's Isaiah.
And my name is Matt.
And welcome to the big 3-0 of the Mildly Ignorant podcast.
Can you believe it?
We're in Matt's age now territory.
No, I'm not 30.
Right, you're 40.
Yeah, I am
this
fully fledged.
This podcast is now officially older than all of us, both of us.
Combined, that's not true.
If each episode is a year, that's not true. But anyways, it makes sense in my head. Okay, 30 episodes. I'm going to be 22. I'm going to be 22, but it's fine. It's whatever. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How are you, Matt?
You know what? I don't know.
You don't know? You don't
it's
know
that time of year that the sun is really hot, but it's still really cold out, and seasonal depression is starting to go away, but also not. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. I have a pet peeve, and it's really bothering me lately, and it's about one of our friends, but I don't want to name names, but I'm sure as soon as I say it, you're going to guess it.
Oh
and
my God.
They probably listen to this podcast, but I still have to say it because I've been meaning to say it in person, but the timing isn't right.
It's the only way to get the message across to our friends through the podcast.
I don't want to bitch about you behind your back, but I know you'll see this.
Makes you feel better. It's not like this podcast is going to go up for the world to see.
I mean, yeah, people will come back one day and be like, oh my God, who was it? And what did he say? And what did he do? Okay. But basically, this person, this close friend of ours, will start talking about something, but not provide any context as to what they're talking about. And it's like we're just supposed to catch on with context clues that aren't there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
See, Matt, the difference between me and you is that I have 16 years experience with that kind of stuff. More, actually. 16 years knowing her, the specific person that you don't want to name drop. So I'm very used to this. I knew exactly what you're talking about, but I know I have the techniques down pat.
But it's I find myself asking, what the fuck are you talking about so often? Because it's conversations will start halfway through, we're halfway through a conversation. But this is the first thing you've said about it, and I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Can you catch us up to speed? And then every time I do say that, and I say it politely, maybe I say it a little abruptly, I just don't really get an answer until the second or third time I'm saying what are you talking about? What are you doing?
This is what I call main character syndrome, where people just think that you know everything about what they do.
Yeah.
So
about the context that's going around them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can talk to you about stuff from our current your former employer because that's where I work and that's where you used to work, and we understand the same things. So you don't need the context, but I get what you mean. It's when you don't know the context, you don't understand, you've never heard the term before. It's just what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, stop using acronyms that I've never heard before in my life. I'm the main character, so what you say has to make sense to me, and I have to agree with it, or else you're canceled.
Canceled.
No, it's just something silly, and honestly, she's not the only one who does it, but it's a pet peeve of mine because it's yeah, like you said, a little bit main character.
Oh no, definitely. I have lots of friends that do that. So yeah, Matt. Last Tuesday, you know about last Tuesday?
What happened last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday, there was the thing.
Oh my God, fuck you.
You finally caught on.
But that's it. That's how it starts.
Yeah. You should know, Matt. Come on.
Immediately, I'm wait, what? What are you talking about?
Matt, you weren't there last Tuesday. You should know, though.
It drives me up a fucking wall.
But then, on the flip side, if you explain too much, then you're people could trigger that you're mansplaining or whatever.
Okay, no, you're dumb. Um,
Not mansplaining, but like over explaining whatever the word is.
oh, I do that all the time.
Like, yeah.
Like, you just agree? I was gonna say, at least I think I do, because
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
Okay, because sometimes I'll start talking and then I'll just, like, midway through the sentence, I'll realize I'm doing a terrible job at being a friend and communicating, and like this person I'm talking to probably hates my guts, so I'll just kind of like trail off.
I'm the most biased person you can ask, though, because for me, it's the autism. I have to make sure everything is 100% defined, in
I
the
love
sentence.
that.
No colloquialisms, none of
Yeah,
that.
what's the article? What's the precipice? What's the...
The connotation has to be 100% defined, It's like...
Yeah. I mean,
So
I guess is that an autism thing? Because, like, that bugs me all the time.
Definitely.
It's like, am I just, like, picking up on things that aren't there? Are you gaslighting me, or am I autistic?
Neither.
Like, it's probably both. But
yeah, I'm like, it's weird because like I think that's kind of what like I take things too literally, which is probably another thing that's like, oh, he has autism, So like,
yeah,
when people don't explain things and it's like, what's going on? I'm like, I need the like, I take it too literally, and like blankets. People often use blanket statements, right? Because it's just casual conversation. You don't say, oh, except in these situations, blah blah blah. Like you don't.
Yeah.
The caveats all the time, but like I always just take it at like face value, and it's like, that's not true what you just said. You have to include all this extra information. But like in a casual conversation, you don't add all that.
Is that not like every second? I don't even want to say argument, but like every second kerfluffle that you and I have, because I'm literally like, here we go. I was just saying, like, I literally embellish and like over talk about everything. Like, if I'm talking about something super specific, I'll be really broad about it. And you're just like, that's not true, Ellen. You were invited.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I think we have less arguments because of that, because you actually go in detail about everything.
No, I'm saying, but like sometimes I don't. And then you yell at me.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely because of that. Yeah, definitely. Don't even have to remember a specific instance, and I can tell you that's definitely an Isaiah trait right there.
What, yelling at me?
Well, that too, but just yelling at people that don't like give full details about everything. It's definitely an Isaiah trait.
Probably
yeah,
just like argues with people on the internet.
Matt,
over semantics. What's up?
You want to talk about the big topic?
Yeah, sure. Since everyone's still talking about it.
We're still on this. We might get a few clicks out of this. Who knows? You never know.
The smack that was heard across the.
That's exactly what I was about to say. The slap that was heard across the world. It was pretty wild, man.
What day were the Oscars?
I don't know.
Okay, so
3 days ago.
On
3 days ago.
on March 27th, 2022.
4 days
during
ago.
a live television broadcast of the 94th Academy Awards.
Okay, shut the fuck
after
up. Will Smith slapped Chris.
walked-
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock because Chris Rock said a joke about his wife, and everyone flipped shit. And now we're here. We have millions of memes to look at. We have millions of rumors that are circulating. We have. But yeah, he made it like a bald person joke, I think, or like a yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he said we're excited to see Jada Pinkett Smith in the new G.I. Jane movie, because in that movie Demi Moore famously like shaved her head for the role because like military, right? And Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia, so she's like losing her hair. She doesn't have much hair. So that's like the context of the joke. Like, we're excited to see Jada in a new G.I. Jane movie. And then Will Smith laughed at the joke and then like looked over at Jada, and she was like not having it. So he got up and just, I don't know, the next scene was cut from cameras.
Well, it wasn't cut. It was just muted.
Yeah.
But then on the Japanese broadcast, you can hear him yelling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you never heard him yell? He's like, keep my name out of your fucking wife's mouth.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard
that was on the Japanese broadcast. Yeah, it didn't get muted. So yeah, and then there's extra footage coming out of like other celebrities in attendance posting to like their TikToks or whatever. And I saw one today where like she actually laughed at the G.I. Jane joke apparently.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Like Jada did?
Yeah. according to this new perspective, you see her laughing, and then out of nowhere she just like doesn't laugh, and then
I mean, like, yeah, but you don't know editing
Yeah.
in that context.
well, it wasn't editing. It was like a phone footage. I want to see if I can find it actually. I want to see if I can find it now, but yeah, it's funny. Lots of people are piping in, getting their opinions on this stuff. Ricky, did you see what Ricky? What's his last name? Gervais.
No, I didn't.
I can't pronounce
See
his
what he
last
said.
name.
Yeah,
You know him,
you're
though, right?
Gervais. Yeah.
Gervais, yeah. He's like, he made a comment today. He's like joking about her. How do you say it exactly? On his latest stand up, he said exactly. He joked about saying he would never have any Will Smith material ever again in his stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was. Hold on, this article is there's so many images.
Love that. I want a news article and it's just
Yeah.
pictures. Links to people's tweets. Can we stop that?
Yeah. Okay, he said. So he's like, I one time made a joke about his wife's hair. That's not funny. I would have totally made a joke about her boyfriend though.
Fuck. This whole situation is really like, I feel uncomfortable talking about it.
Why do you feel uncomfortable?
Well, just like who is in the right, like who is in the wrong. It's like, yeah, it's just a joke, but then like
I'm firmly in the it's scripted, 100% planned category.
You think?
Oh, definitely. I still think it is, even if it doesn't seem like it is. I feel like it is. I just something screams like fake to me. I don't know why they would do that. Well, I guess I know why they would do that because the Oscars have been dying for the last 50 years, but
yeah, I saw a video about that actually.
yeah, the Oscars are the second lowest ever this week. Ratings and viewership number, even with the slap.
Even with the slap, damn.
Yep, second lowest. The lowest was the one last year's, I think, or the year before, I think.
Well,
It's
as I said, I saw a TikTok and they were just talking about how they just trash the art form, and like it's just the Oscars don't take themselves seriously. Like they, first of all, like they don't consider animation to be like, I don't know, at their level when it comes to like films and stuff. But even the films that they do, the promote and stuff, it's like they joke about seat fillers and like, no, we're supposed to be here to like appreciate the film that is cinema, and like the people who fucking like work like months at these movie sets, right? Like if you're winning like best set or like best makeup, we're like applauding those people's skills. None of it's a joke. Like none of it's like, oh, let's see, this movie managed to fill up theater, like haha, it actually had people go see it. Like that's just shitting on so many people who put so much work into the films that we all go see. Like it's an art form, but like the whole night is supposed to be for that, yet we don't appreciate it at all. Like no wonder your fucking ratings are shit if you don't fucking care about what you're like trying to promote.
I don't even think it's that. I just think it's the Oscars are so boring that no one cares to watch anymore.
Well, yeah, because they get fucking like stand-up comedians to like MC it, and it's just like, do you want a fucking comedy do you want a comedy show? Do you want a roast, or do you want like an awards ceremony?
To be honest, no one wants either. So I don't know why this exists in the first place. Like I don't know why we have like, these Academy Awards and Oscars and crap like that. It just really means nothing at the end of the day.
I mean, it does though, because think about how like just watch the end credits to a movie, you're gonna get fucking exhausted. All of those people are putting in like 8-hour, fucking 12-hour work days at sometimes, and like they're busting their ass.
It doesn't go to them half the time. The only ones that matter are the ones that are involving the actors.
Yeah.
Like you have like, hold on, Oscars. If I go for the Oscars results, like, so Best Picture, always
that
like
goes to the whole team.
Whole
Usually
team.
the director.
Yeah, usually the director. Most of the time, no one cares about the people in the back. Best actor, actor again, actress.
Yeah.
Original song. There you go. That's one that kind of matters for the crew, but even that's a small award. I'm saying all the biggest awards always go to the actors and the directors.
Well, yeah, because like they're the stars. As stupid as that is.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, like, it doesn't matter in the sense that like we only care about the Oscars because we we were meant to care for the Oscars. If that makes sense, you know. Like there's really
Yeah.
no point to it.
It's like,
There's other ways of showing that you were.
I don't know. It's just another night for like celebrities to just like jack off, right?
Basically, yeah.
And like, ooh, look at our fancy outfits and look how rich we are. Like apparently the goodie bags that you get from going to the Oscars, like this year they valued like at 150,000
Each?
Yeah.
No wonder fucking Andrew Garfield went there and like didn't do anything. He wanted that goodie bag.
Sorry, so here's what's inside the nearly $140,000 Oscar. Oh, I have to fucking pay to view this article, apparently.
Oscar's gift bag. I'll look this up. What the fuck? I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, it's insane.
Let's see what's inside, baby. So
there's olive oil with like gold flakes and
what is going on in this article?
So this is a swag bag that everybody gets to just like if you're in attendance at the Oscars, or I think it's everybody.
Oh, and Ricky Gervais apparently ripped into it as well, saying it was a waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Saying that it's stupid that they give out gift bags and blah 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 blah.
So, it's not given to everybody, but it's given to all the nominees.
Yeah, so nominees will be able to visit Scotland and a trip worth $50,000.
Like, why? They're already rich. Why are you giving them free shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I don't understand.
And then they also have a stay at the Golden Door Resort Spa in San Diego for 4 nights.
Like,
and then they get a $12,000 liposuction procedure.
Like imagine going to a birthday party and like, you know how like kids used to have the like goodie bags for like everyone who comes to the birthday party? Like imagine inside that is literally just like fucking gold infused olive oil and
gold infused. Yeah, I saw that.
And a trip to the plastic surgeon.
Yeah, chocolate dipped posh pretzels worth $72. What the fuck?
If I ever seen someone like
$25,000 project management like gift card thing for the nominee's next renovation or construction project.
Like that's what the fuck? That's insane.
A spiritual connection coaching session from Self Love with Nicola, and a $1,200 life coaching session. Will Smith might need that. With a wellness expert, Coyote Joseph. There's also a more affordable product thrown in there too, such as unisex perfume, a $14 detangling brush from Tangle Teaser, and a bunch of exploding kittens games. What? Is everything really free? While recipients aren't technically paying for any of the gifts they accept, the value of the goods counts as taxable income according to the USA's tax collection service, the IRS.
So wait, who claims that? The Academy or like the stars?
None. You're fucking crazy if you think a celebrity's paying a goddamn dime on this thing. I don't know why they even put this in the article. Oh, they're gonna pay their taxes, yeah. As if.
Hey, they're celebrities, not politicians.
They're all in the same pile. They
Yeah.
don't pay their taxes. There's nothing you can tell me to make me believe otherwise. Or they do pay their taxes, but they find ways out of it to pay like a dollar or two.
Yeah. Offshore bank accounts.
Charities.
Hashtag offshore bank account check. I'm just being annoying.
No, that's true. That's true. It's offshore banking account, offshore banking accounts, charities, reinvesting in the property. It's literally just legal money laundering. Basically, that's all they're doing.
Yeah.
Legal money laundering. But anyways, back to the slap.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was just say about money laundering.
So out of 10, how do you rate the slap? I'd say it was a pretty good slap. That was like 9 out of 10, I'd say. Fucking knocked Chris Rock out.
I mean, I think he was more taken aback. I would give it like a 7 or an 8.
Aw, come on. I'm surprised he didn't go. I'm surprised he didn't go close fist. It's probably because he didn't care really. Will Smith wasn't mad. Because he's kind of like grinning when he leaves. Did you notice that when he like walks away from Chris Rock?
Yeah, he
He's
bitch
kind of, like,
slapped someone.
He's kind of like smirking. I feel like I feel like he didn't really care, to be honest. His wife just told him to go smack Chris Rock or else he wouldn't watch tonight, and then basically that's what he did.
Jesus Christ. And then he won 20 minutes later.
Yeah, and then he apologized in his speech, and then there's new updates that came out today that apparently he was asked to leave. Like all the like back behind the scenes details were being leaked, basically. Well, not leaked, but talked about today. But apparently he was asked to leave the Oscars right after the slap, but he refused because he knew he was going to get the award, basically. The Academy's boards of governors met on Wednesday to initiate disciplinary proceedings against Smith for going against their standards of conduct. So it could include suspension, expulsion, or other sanctions.
I've seen on, I think it's Twitter and TikTok, like all the other people who have like been convicted criminals and they're still getting Oscars. Yet like Will Smith dinky slabs fucking Chris Rock and.
Yeah, did you hear all the other actors like Denzel Washington, Bradley Cooper, Tyler Perry? They all like kind of defuse the situation afterwards, like over the commercial break. Apparently, they were the ones that, like really stand up and like.
And
go
do
talk,
what?
Go talk
Will
to
just
Will
walked
Smith.
away.
Well, tell Will Smith to calm the fuck down and like check up on Chris Rock, I guess.
Yeah.
The Academy said that Will Smith will have until the 18th of April to submit a written document to defend his actions.
Cool. I don't know.
Can we talk about their stupid tweet they did like right after the fact too? That like was so dumb. Like the one where they're like, "We do not condone violence."
Oh, I mean,
and like they didn't.
Yeah.
Like, not even like mentioning Will Smith by name, just like saying in general, "We do not condone violence in the workplace, in homes, and blah blah blah." Like super out there, like
I feel
garbage.
like they have to at this point. Because then you know there's some little fuckhead on Twitter who's gonna say, "Why didn't the Oscars come out and say that they don't condone this behavior? They obviously do if they fucking let him stay there afterwards."
And I missed this. Like, what's all this beef with The Rock? Apparently, The Rock was like a big part of this whole ordeal.
This is the first I've heard of it.
I hear it all the time, but I just don't understand what's going on. Like they're saying here, they wanted to apologize to Rock for the comments that Will Smith made to him during his speech. Will Smith issued an apology to The Rock on Monday, the Academy, and to the viewers, saying I was out of line and I was wrong. Oh, it's Chris Rock. I'm an idiot.
Chris Rock. You're
so dumb.
No,
but I know Dwayne The Rock Johnson is involved in this though, because I've heard his name being thrown around a bit. Apparently he was there, and he like, I don't know if he helped. Maybe he was like with Denzel Washington, and like he came down to the stage and like tried to.
I mean, isn't he
calm
like
people
super
down.
close friends with Chris Rock? So like that wouldn't.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That might be how he's involved. I don't know.
Yeah. So there's been a couple celebrities who have like gone on daytime television since then. Have you seen their reactions? Like Jim Carrey.
No.
So he's on like some interview. I don't even think he's in person. I think it's like on fucking Zoom call, whatever. And he's just like, "I'm sickened by this behavior." And like comedian Wanda Sykes was on Ellen, and she's like, "I was physically ill after seeing that." And it's like, come on, it's nothing. Like people are just blowing this way out of proportion because there's nothing else to talk about.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Remember when the other day we were talking about like his kids, right? Will Smith's kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right. They're not all famous. Jaden and Willow are famous, but Trey, there's like nothing about him on the internet.
I didn't even know there was a third one.
Exactly. So I'm right, you were wrong. Get out of here.
I mean, like, yeah, I guess if I've seen the whole picture, but without seeing the whole picture, I was right. Will Smith's kids are famous.
Only two of them.
If you don't know a third one exists, does it count?
It does count. You don't have all the info, and you made an opinion of something you weren't fully informed about, Matt.
Like, does it matter though?
Yes, it matters to my argument because I'm right, you're wrong.
I mean, you didn't even know who Willow Smith was.
That's because I don't listen to music. And apparently Jaden is a rapper now. I thought he was just an actor.
I don't even think he acted, did he? Oh, he was in...
Yes, he did. He was in After Earth. That's what I remember him from. Oh, and The Pursuit of Happiness as well.
Yeah.
He was in The Karate Kid, excuse me? Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah, never mind. He was the kid, yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was in movies. Just shut the fuck up. You're lying.
I mean, he hasn't done anything in a long time.
Because he's a rapper now, dude. He's done with acting. He said it himself. He didn't want to do acting.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I remember that.
I mean, I don't really care. Let's be real.
Smith says his music influences are Kid Cudi, Kanye West, Kurt Cobain, and Tycho or Tico. I don't know how it's pronounced, but
not his dad.
Well, yeah. Will Smith did drop a pretty good beat once.
All you know is like the Fresh Prince, I'm guessing.
No, like I didn't even know that did he make that song? I thought I wasn't him that made that song.
I mean, he didn't make it, but he rapped it. But like,
well, exactly. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about like his version of the Bruno Mars song that he made for like the cartoon, like for one of the Pixar movies.
I thought you were gonna say anything from his extensive music career in the '90s, like Miami, or like Just the Two of Us, Freaking It, like.
Yeah, just the two of us. That's the one I'm talking about.
You thought that was a Bruno Mars song?
Isn't that not a Bruno Mars song? I thought it was. It's made by someone else, though. No, it's not.
It is not a. I mean, like
Will Smith
maybe
did not
Bruno
make
Mars
that
covered
song.
it, but neither did Will Smith. It's an older song.
Okay, it's not that song that I'm talking about. There's a song that was. Is that one? It was like an original song, I think, for a Pixar movie, but I don't care. I don't even know why I'm arguing over this. I don't fucking care. It's fucking Will Smith, man. I don't care. So yeah, do you think he's canceled after this? Do you think he's gonna be? Actually, he doesn't even do movie anymore. So
what has he done other than watch his wife get fucked?
Apparently, he's played in King Richard's that he won the award for.
Oh yeah, true. He literally won. Oops.
The last movie he was in was Bad Boys for Life, which was just a cash grab, I guess. Oh wait, The Gemini Man, 2019.
I don't know if my brother knows that exists.
Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah, because like Bad Boys 2 is like one of his favorite movies.
Yeah, well, that was clearly just a remake, not a remake, but like a what do you want to call it? A sequel?
Arbitrary sequel.
Yeah, just for cash grab. Oh yeah,
isn't it weird?
He was the genie in Aladdin too. So he's playing in some stuff. He's very picky. He's doing like super high level stuff, like very high quality.
Isn't it weird how sequels pop up like literally everywhere? Like you used to hear about them, be like, oh, they're rebooting the Addams Family, or like Scooby Doo is getting a new movie. I mean, not a live action one. We can only dream. But like now everything has a sequel or like a reboot.
Dude, I'm so excited for I Am Legend 2. That's the one thing that we need in our life. Was an I Am Legend 2.
I mean, is it still happening, or is Will Smith canceled?
I don't know, but it's happening. Number 2. I don't think he's gonna get canceled. To be honest, I think it's like this is like a situation where like it's a rock meets a hard object, right? And you have like Will Smith is gonna get spanked for slapping, and then you're gonna have the same people spanking Chris Rock for his comment, so it's gonna be a clash of forces, and no one's gonna get canceled because no one can decide who's right, who's wrong in this.
We can't cancel comedians because it's their job.
I mean, I believe that like unironically, but we can agree to disagree.
I mean, like
his joke he said like at the Oscar was not offensive in any way, shape, or form. But
I think it was offensive.
I mean, it depends how like autistic you want to get with the argument, right? I guess.
Like, what do you mean?
Because like, he's making fun of a disability. Well, if you look up the definition of disability according to the U.S. Center for Disabilities or whatever, alopecia doesn't fall under that definition of disability, so it's not a disability, and so it's free range. Like it depends how much of a smart ass redditor you want to be.
I mean, like
about
he's intentionally hurting someone's feelings over something they can't change about themselves. I think that's shitty.
I mean, why don't we just cancel Amy Schumer for doing the same thing earlier in the night?
I mean, because she's also just not funny.
About her fucking DiCaprio joke.
Like, you can say mean shit, I don't care. Like, that was funny. I actually thought that was funny. She said something around the lines of, like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio is, like, doing so much for the environment, so, like, his girlfriends will go on to have better lives. Because, like, he's in his fucking 50s, and he's, like, dating 20-year-olds.
I think
that's funny.
I think it's on the same level, to be honest. I think it's if you're gonna get rid of one, get rid of both, because both comments are just as controversial, at least in
No,
my...
no, they're not comparable, because
I think they're 100%
Jada Smith
comparable.
can't grow hair. Like, she can't just change the fact that, like, her body is, like, doing that against her will. But Leonardo DiCaprio can easily not date children.
I don't think it's a matter of whether it's something you can control or not.
It's just it's a matter of punching down, I find. But, like, yeah, in that case, Amy Schumer's joke punches down too. But, like, I don't know.
Exactly, yeah. It's whatever. I don't really care enough to really care. Say anything more about it. Let's look it up. Let's see what the internet says. Who's wrong? Will Smith or Chris Rock, baby? Let's see if there's some real Reddit articles. Let's go Reddit.
I'm looking at
I'm looking at some hot takes on Reddit.
something that's tweeting or trending on Twitter right now is banned from the Academy. What happened to the first actor to suffer Will Smith's possible fate? So people are saying that Will Smith might be banned from the Oscars, but the last person who was, Godfather actor Carmine Caridi, was banned from the Oscars for film piracy, which is funny.
So this hot take comes in from Las Rua, and she says that Will was 100% in the wrong. His behavior was despicable. He should have, instead of storming on the stage like a child and slapping him, he should have waited till the speech or just grabbed the mic and pointed out that his wife has alopecia and that it's a condition and that he shouldn't make fun of that. I mean, I'm sure Chris Rock knew that she had fucking alopecia.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Will Smith was totally in the wrong. In this scenario, I think what they both did was in the wrong. Like, I get it that, Chris Rock is a comedian and it's his job to make jokes. And, like, I don't know whether you think it's funny or not. I just personally don't think it's funny to go after things about people that they can't change. And that's why I think he's an asshole. But, yeah, what they both did, like, it's not a matter of, oh, but, like, Will was worse. It's like neither of them could have done it and we wouldn't be here.
But see, exactly, and this guy brings up a good point. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole fucking comment 'cause it's super long. He's actually saying the same thing as you. He's basically saying, I've seen people say, his wife can't control his condition, but imagine if Chris Rock did a relationship joke there, he would have still stormed on the stage and done the same thing, and that's something he can control.
I mean, we don't know that. We can't just start throwing hypotheticals.
Oh,
what if he hit Chris
come on,
Rock
come
and
on.
it was actually Betty White and she fell and hit her head and died on stage? Like, what if? So now Will Smith also beats women and he's anti-feminist?
Come on,
Like,
you're acting
no.
fucking stupid now. You can totally agree that it would have been the same thing. Like, that's the one that's like Will Smith has been on camera like fucking straight up like borderline about to like off himself anytime his relationship talks come up. So that's definitely something I can see happen. It's not like a hypothetical that's completely out there.
No, but if you start throwing hypotheticals in, it's just a slippery slope.
No, not nothing like this. Chris Rock's joke was crass. Being a comedian, pushing boundaries means sometimes you miss the mark. The joke wasn't even really that funny, even like out of context. She's losing her hair like in that one movie where that lady was a soldier and shaved her head. LOL. That's basically the gist of the joke. Not even funny.
Like, yeah, it is funny, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's funny or
The
not.
joke wasn't even funny though.
You don't think?
I didn't find it funny, to be honest.
I mean, I thought
That's
it
what I'm
was
just saying.
clever.
That's this person just said here was like the comedian missed the mark on like it being offensive and the fact that it was not even funny.
Yeah. Like, if you're going to be offensive, be funny.
Will Smith should have been escorted out and charged with assault. Hot takes. Let me start by controversial.
Is that controversial? That's kind of exactly what happened.
I need to sort by controversial.
Oh.
So all the sorting by controversial, every single comment is both.
What do you mean both? Like
everyone's saying both are responsible. Will Smith is a fucking dildo is the top comment on controversial.
That is controversial.
Oh, hot take here. If Chris Rock actually knew of the condition, had a good understanding about how Will felt about it, and how his wife would have reacted, then Chris should be at fault. Otherwise, if he wasn't expecting a reaction at all, then Will Smith should be at fault.
Which of Chris Rock's neurons were firing when he said the joke, so we can see if it's, like his fault or Will's? What?
Well, usually you get this shit cleared before going on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that debunks your whole fucking argument. Why are you agreeing with me?
What?
I'm saying there's no way anyone can make me believe that comedians don't get shit passed by the audience first before making jokes about the audience on anything. Like, there's no way. So the fact
I don't think would the Oscars do like a dry run through?
Oh, definitely. The Oscars even more so.
You think?
Even more so, dude.
But then like they had to fucking know it was coming. Or had to not know it was coming. Sorry. Yeah. They had to not know he was going to say that joke for this kind of reaction. Unless you think it's all scripted.
Yeah. I mean, the conspiracy theorist in me wants to just believe that it's fucking what do you want to call it?
I don't know. I can kind of see that because Chris Rock hasn't pressed charges or hasn't come out and said anything.
Well, he did
super offensive.
Well, no. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah. But he
didn't go after Will.
No, but he addressed it in his stand-up show the day after. He was like, I'm still processing. That's what he said. Yeah, even
then. Yeah, he said he's like, I don't have any content about it. Because I saw that video too. And then, could it be scripted then? I don't know. Are they waiting to see how people take it before Chris Rock says anything about it? Is it all just PR stunt?
Yeah, probably. Like I said, Oscars are dying, so.
Yeah.
Wow, this Redditor's coming with a hot take. The real question in this situation is, should the same thing happen to Dave Chappelle for his jokes targeting gays and trans individuals? It's about consistency of actions regardless of the target of the joke.
I mean,
hot Reddit take here, changing the topic.
Yeah, I was gonna say
for no reason.
That literally has nothing to do with what actually happened on the stage.
The real question here is Dave Chappelle.
Is that the real question? Are these thousands of people tweeting? Did they miss the real question?
Who's at fault, Will Smith or Chris Rock? Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. God damn it. The real question. I can't believe it. Why aren't people talking about this? My brain just shuts off when I hear that. Because the amount of times you'd see it on Tumblr, I was like, I can't believe people aren't talking about, or why is nobody talking about this? Or sometimes it's they don't want you to talk about, and those ones are always batshit crazy.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was just say, here comes in the retards that don't understand what freedom of speech means. Saying Will Smith's at fault because of freedom of speech.
What? Freedom of speech is literally just the government stepping in and saying you can't say that.
Everything loops back to freedom of speech, man. When no one understands anything about that.
Nobody understands it at all. That's not what the context
is. Yeah.
Freedom of speech doesn't protect you from the freedom of Will Smith's hands.
Wait, what? Will Smith is clearly at fault. Classic case of displaced aggression. It was his wife who humiliated him, not Chris Rock. So So him slapping Chris Rock was taking out his aggression on the wrong person.
Did that guy just argue he should hit his wife? Is that what he's saying?
We're on Reddit, man. What do you expect?
Is that where this direction is going? What the fuck? Who's in the fault? Will or Chris? Fucking Jada.
Fucking punch her.
These takes are just getting crazier.
Let's go on r/ask Reddit.
Let's fucking not.
Who was in the wrong, Chris Rock or Will Smith? Top comment. The best place to look for moral truths and have a moral discussion is after a 53-year-old man slaps a 57-year-old man during an award show. Oh yeah, that's funny. People are pointing out the fact that Will Smith was like a big hypocrite because apparently years ago he was on like a talk show and he made a joke about alopecia.
What?
Yeah.
He pulled the receipts.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, look at this. I'm not gonna, I guess you don't have time to watch it. It's like a minute long, but yeah, I keep seeing this video pop up. It's the one good thing about trying to cancel someone is they come up with these fucking things that like
Damn. No one's safe.
show the hypocrisy, yeah.
They fucking pulled the receipts on Will.
Yeah.
The Fresh Prince. Yo.
Making an alopecia joke fucking like 20 years ago.
Fuck, man.
And now his wife has it and now he's mad.
Damn. That hypocrisy runs deep, bro.
Will Smith's at fault. Will Smith has the balls to slap the dude making a joke, but doesn't have the balls to slap the dudes that sleep with his wife.
Damn. I just find it.
That's cringe. Okay, this is cringe.
What?
One of the comments is like, I think we're going to see the end of stand-up comedy real soon. In a decade, it will all be gone.
I mean, I think this is great for comedians.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because, like, I'm excited to see more of them get punched in the fucking face. Like, you got to be on your A game all the time now. No more slacking.
No more slacking.
You say the wrong thing, that bitch in the front row is just going to get up and hoof you in the nuts. Like, you're fucked.
Did you ever see that clip? You probably haven't, but like it was the stand-up comedy show in like Europe. I think it was because everyone had a strong British accent, so I'm assuming it had to be over there. Anyways, they were
racist.
It was that one guy it was like that stand-up comedian. I think he was like, hold on, let me see. Stand-up comedian makes fun of. Let's see if I can find the video again. Dude, come on. Try to find it, dude. Please.
Did you watch the
Umbrella there you go. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So it was this guy with cerebral palsy. He's like he's a comedian. So obviously all his jokes are surrounding like disability and like his experiences with disability and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he starts off his jobs like whoops. He's like, give me a cheer if you're a fan of cerebral palsy, and everyone was like laughing in the audience, cheering. He's like, wow. He's like, you guys suck. Are you more of a muscular dystrophy kind of guy? But anyways, he's at the part. He talks. Yeah, he points. So he basically like after he's talking about like favorite like disabilities, he points to this one guy in the crowd and asks him what his favorite disability is, and the guy just like raises his like walking cane and like his sunglasses because he's blind, but he was wearing them because they were indoors. Yeah. So the comedian found out he was like blind, and anyways, it's hard to explain, but that was kind of funny. I sent it to you there, but like,
yeah,
he points like to the one guy in the audience that also had a disability, and he picked on like the one blind guy.
I mean, I just love comedians who can like banter back and forth like that, though, with people. Unless he didn't. Did he do a bad job?
No, he did a really good job, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he jokes at the end that he's going to get canceled because he picked on the one blind guy in the room of like 300 people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the foreshadowing. You can see the sunglasses on his shirt.
Yeah. Are you big stand-up comedy guy, Matt? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I only watch like some people. What's that one girl? I think I talked to you about it before. Like, oh, she pisses me off. I want like that reverse comedy stand up, like comedian.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Reverse stand up comedy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Anyways, while I look for this, can you look?
Yeah.
Can you talk about?
I like watching, like, because they pop up on TikTok all the time. People's like comedy routines when they're like not famous. But Netflix has a lot of just like stand-up specials. Like I've watched Jenny Slate's. She what would you know her from? She was Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
I don't know what that is.
It's of course you don't. And then other stand-up comedians.
Fuck, I can't find it, dude.
It's all the like the nameless people on TikTok that just like come up.
I'm trying to find her name, but like, it's funny because I was just talking about this a few days ago, like with friends, and I forgot the name then too, but then they reminded me. It was like this. I think she's Australian. It's like an Australian female stand-up, but her whole shtick is that she doesn't do stand-up comedy. She does like reverse, or like she calls it like reverse or like anti stand-up comedy or something stupid like that. It's basically she's super like extremist in her views, and she just like goes on and on about how stand-up comedy is offensive. Every single form of stand-up comedy is offensive, and that so basically her whole stick is that she just shits on stand-up comedy and how it's a terrible art form that should be completely annihilated. And she got a Netflix special out of that too, which is stupid. I don't know how she managed to get that, but and I remember people were like super mad about that a long time ago. It happened like 2 years ago. This special. I'm trying to find her name. I still can't find her. Fuck. It wasn't like it was like a specific name for it. It wasn't reverse like stand-up comedy, but she had like a weird like name for it. She called it like a new style of comedy, which wasn't funny at all. It was just her shitting on stand-up comedy, saying it was terrible like form of comedy and there should be get rid of whatever.
I mean, I like stand-up. It's fun. It's just like either making fun of like the room you're in usually, or just like telling a funny story, and like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, I don't know. Being funny is hard. Like being generally funny, I think, is extremely difficult.
Yeah, and just managing to get the timings right and all that. It's really hard.
Yeah. It is very technical, but some people like it's one of those things that like I look like I just like look in awe at stand-up comedians like Margaret Cho. I love Margaret Cho. Or like I think even I've watched like Bo Burnham's older specials.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Bo Burnham's a good one.
He's so good. John Mulaney, so good. But it's like it's kind of like they're doing art on stage.
Yeah. Ew, he's in Big Mouth. Canceled.
Who?
John Mulaney.
I mean, he was canceled for other reasons.
Yeah, but Big Mouth is a disgrace. So,
did you not like it? Liz loved it.
Big Mouth is so stupid, man. Don't get me started.
I don't know anything about it. So.
It's literally just child porn. It's cartoon child porn. It's literally like
hello.
That's what it is. It's literally just 12-year-olds like playing with each other. It's very weird. Like what? Like it's uncomfortable sitting through it. Like I've watched like one episode and it's very uncomfortable. Like it's animated, so like you shouldn't feel uncomfortable. But it's like it's actual like 12-year-olds or 12-year-olds in the show, like learning. Well, not learning. Well, yeah, I guess it's all about like learning about sex. It's all jokes. It's just sex jokes about like puberty and stuff like that. But like straight up, just like 12-year-olds like
talking about fucking and sucking.
Yeah, fucking and sucking, cranking their hogs and everything, man. It's just weird. And I'm like, who came up with this idea?
Yeah. I mean, I know because I know like the big names behind it, but like I said, I haven't seen the show.
What's your most controversial favorite stand-up comedian, Matt? Real edgy one. You got any real edgy ones?
I don't know them.
Dave Chappelle.
I just don't like. I don't find him funny.
I've never even heard him, to be honest. I've never even heard any of his stand-up. I've never even heard any of Chris Rock's stand-up either. So.
Oh, me neither. When it comes to stand-up comedians, I think I mainly just listen to female comedians. But I mean, like, I listen to female everything in my life. So.
There's like also like Gabriel Iglesias or whatever his name is. That's really famous.
Fucking who?
Fucking who?
Hold on, I have a list. I'm gonna go down this list.
Jeff Dunham.
Who the hell is Richard Pryor? I feel like my parents are gonna beat me.
Oh,
for saying
actually, yeah, I've heard that name before. It's a really boomer name. Yeah, I've heard of that. Heard that name before. He's really old. Yeah, holy shit. Okay.
I just searched up like most famous stand-up comedians.
Jeff Dunham's definitely gonna be on the list. Has to be most famous stand-up.
George Carlin. Oh, these are like the classics. Lenny Bruce. Yeah. What the hell? What is this? What is this fucking site from? Louis C.K.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Chris Rock. Joan Rivers. Did she do stand-up?
Eddie Murphy. Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Seinfeld.
I've never even listened to Kevin Hart stand-up either before.
Yeah.
Bill
Steve Martin.
Cosby.
Steve Martin used to do stand-up. I just know him from The Burger.
Ricky Gervais is really funny.
Robin Williams, Bill Hicks, Andy Kaufman.
Dude, I'm surprised that Jeff Dunham is on the list. But he's probably because he's considered a ventriloquist more than a comedian. But he's a comedian, just uses puppets. Have you ever seen him? You must have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Everyone knows him.
There's a lot of fucking comedians. Jesus.
So that's one guy I'm surprised that it did not get canceled for like the jokes that he's made.
Who?
Jeff Dunham.
I think like
some of his
the puppets.
Yeah, some of it's borderline racist, but like it's because
totally.
It's all caricatures, right? It's all like puppets
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I guess he can hide behind that fact, but
Everybody loves puppets.
I find him hilarious personally. Like I remember watching his show when I was like really young. But he hasn't done much recently, and like to go to his shows are really expensive too. Last time he was in Ottawa, it's like $500 for like a nosebleed.
Imagine that being your day job, like telling the same stand-up comedy routine. That sounds like a personal hell.
Well, I don't think it's the same routine every night. I'm sure they switch it up.
I don't know, dude. Like especially these comedians who like go on tour. It's the same routine.
Let me look it up. Do comedians that go on tour tell the same jokes? There you go. Tell the same jokes on tour. Let's see.
It's like a singer, I would guess. Like it's same track list, but like compartmentalizing your stories.
Okay, so oh my god, my dog's barking in the background. That's probably gonna get picked up. Anyways, we're keeping it in. Yeah, apparently it's like a mixed bag, I guess. They have like their core jokes that they want to get across, and then everything else is just like filler stuff that they're able to like think of on their way to and from shows, kind of thing. That doesn't surprise me. That's what I was thinking at the start. Was that I'm sure they have like their own
like every day is fresh, and they write a new
no.
Like
they have their core jokes, but then they have like that take up like 90% of the show, and then like the 10% in between stuff is because you can't just be a stand-up comedian off of completely scripted stuff, right? Comedians are usually good comedians are able to improvise when they have to, and like if a joke backfires, they're able to backpedal and like fix.
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to think on the spot. So I'm sure some of them are able to do more improvised jokes in between their main like topics that they want to get across.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually having a memory. I'm having a memory. Can you believe it? One of my favorite drag queens, Trixie Mattel, she had a comedy special. And I love it when comedy specials kind of like give you the behind the scenes of the special or whatever. And anyway, she was saying that like she would test out new material like every week or so at like a different club or bar, not in drag, because then they wouldn't recognize her.
That's smart.
Are you done?
I'm burping. Sorry.
But yeah, so like have 2 or 3 jokes that you like definitely want to say, and then just like bomb the rest of your like set or whatever, and then like see how your good jokes went. I don't know. It seems like a lot of math to me.
Yeah, true. Shall we move on to the viewer question now, Matt?
Hell yeah.
It's almost time to wrap, so let's move on to that. Thank you, people, who have submitted questions, i.e. one person. But we have questions now, so thank you. But please ask some more, please. On our website, mildlyignorantpodcast.com, on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just post it somewhere. Tag us in it. We'll find it. We'll add it to the list. On Spotify, you can ask in the description. There's like a little box there. You can submit something. And on YouTube, in the comments of the episodes. So today, Matt, we'll do a question.
Yeah.
What question should we do?
Okay, we haven't reviewed these questions. That's the
Oh, this is a real good one. Is your life what you expected it would be 5 years ago?
I literally told you earlier today that I did not think I would live until 20 years old.
Amen, brothers. That's a good thing. For me, I would say yes and no. I mean, lots of shit happened in the last 5 years, so like, I think like the general trend of my life was kind of still on track to do what I want to do in life, but like lots of like other stuff surrounding that kind of
Wow, great
changed.
answer. So specific.
Well, what do you want me to say? Like, I don't know what to say exactly.
Then why'd you choose this question? First of all, no, I'm just kidding.
All right, let's move on to another question then. If you want to be a little bit about it, okay?
Well, neither of us have a good answer. I mean, is your life where you expected it to be 5 years ago? No.
And that's
Yes.
it for episode 30 of the Mildly Ignorant Podcast.
Well, no, I'm just thinking. I don't think anyone's life, because like the last 3 years, because this fucking pandemic.
Well, we yeah, true. We can't. The pandemic. Sorry. The pandemic kind of
Experiencing
like
in real time.
handicapped us. So let's do another question, Matt. This is a real sweet one here. What do you expect from a friend or a partner?
My mail.
He has to be male. Very
No,
good.
like-
Very good. Very good.
No, like my mail. Like, give me my letters. What do I expect? This is from a friend? Oh, okay. Loyalty, 100%. Like, to just like know that, like, you can trust me and I can trust you, 100%. Like, tell me anything.
True. That's a good one. I would say we'd have to have the same sense of humor. That's very important. Because, like, sense of humor is like 90% of the conversations, right? That we have, at least.
Yeah.
So,
Our
like,
relationship, because our relationship is such a big fucking joke.
amen, brother.
Yeah. No, that's, yeah. I mean, that's just like, if I don't have the same sense of humor around someone, they're not going to be around me for long.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I expect my friend to help me,
That's a lie. You
to help
do
me.
not you do not request help from anyone.
I wasn't in my sentence. I was going to say help me financially by giving me all of their money every time they have money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what you want from your friends?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Cold, hard cash.
You know what I expect, Matt?
Big, fat ass.
Well, that's maybe what you would expect, but well, you know what I expected of a friend?
Are you going to hurt my feelings right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just a good old bro job from time to time, you know?
Oh my god. I thought you were going to say something really mean that like I wasn't providing in our friendship.
Live on the pod, Matt and Isaiah analyze their friendship. I'd say our friendship is an 8.85 out of 10. I would say 8.85 to 8.92. 8.92.
That's low to me.
No, I'm kidding. I was just joking. I was saying random values.
Yeah.
You can't grade your friendships. Although my autism makes me want to do that.
I mean, oof.
What do you mean?
That's just cold. Rating your friends. I've always learned that like your friends are on a tier. Like they're like,
true. That's true. Tiers.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to rap? Do the rap. Do the rap. You do the rap. You do the rap.
I don't want to rap.
Do the rap.
I'm white.
Oh my god, just wrap it up.
I mean, thank you everybody for tuning in to the Mildly Ignorant podcast. Tune in next week when we will hopefully have topics for once on our show. And
never.
Yeah, don't forget to like us, comment on our shit, subscribe to our content.
We're getting there.
You can find us wherever you find podcasts because I don't have the list memorized.
That's good.
And I don't know, am I forgetting something?
Plug the website.
Oh yeah, our website, mildlyignorantpodcast.com.
Plug our social media.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
Say bye.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.